And I told him to run the other way, do what you love with life, forget this trading stuff. It's just gonna waste the next 2 or 3 years of your life. You're gonna lose a bunch of money, and it's the dumbest thing you could ever possibly do with your spare time. But he persisted. He's gonna do it either way, whether I show him anything or not. So I was thinking, you know, maybe this will be a good kind of way to, I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to have him ask me some questions and show what I'm doing. Maybe it will help someone else out there. Maybe not. I'm not really trying to do any kind of educational stuff. I'm just showing what I'm doing, showing all the different trading things that I've come across and what I'm into. And yeah, we did a little session, so I don't know, maybe it'd be fun to watch. Hope you enjoy. All right, here with Bertus.
Yes, sir.
Bertus is someone that wants to learn trading.
Mm-hmm.
You never tried?
A little bit. I don't. Yeah. I'm almost at the point where I think I'm able to paper trade a little bit, but I'm.
This is not financial advice.
I am fully responsible for everything, good or bad. Good or bad.
Right on.
No, but tell me again, because so forex is where you got your start.
Yeah, I found this guy that had a room and a trading room, did like signal services.
Yeah. What do you mean when you say signal services?
He's basically calling out trades. He also did education and things like that for forex.
Gotcha.
So I opened up an account with my own money and I started following his trades. And first month I made like 10 G's.
Whoa.
And I went small too. Like if I would have followed his exact trades, I would have been up like 50 G's that first month.
Wow.
So I was like, oh man, I found the gold mine. And so I kept following his trades for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And making like 5 figures a month for almost half a year. And then
wow.
Dude just went off the wagon and started doing like sports betting and all kinds of shady stuff. And then his trading just went totally downhill. And I couldn't follow his trades anymore because he went to some other place. He eventually closed down the room, and dude was a total scam artist. But for like 6 months, I got that initial, oh wow, I can live the life of a trader. And I was traveling to New Zealand and Costa Rica, and I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. But yeah, when he was out of the picture, I realized I didn't learn anything. I didn't know how to do it on my own. So I started trying to learn how to do it on my own again, but you know, I had to do some other things with my life. So that was back in like 2007, and then in 2014, I heard about futures. And the thing that I like about futures is there's one central exchange, like all the orders go through this one central exchange, so all these different brokers can't kind of manipulate things.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
much more stable.
Yeah, so I like that aspect of it. Yeah, I found another room. I started trading with them, and they were doing great. And as soon as I got my own live account and traded with them, they had like the worst month they'd ever had. I blew all my accounts again, like 2 different accounts, and I was like, oh man. And then they totally disbanded, and the one guy I liked started another room, and I joined his room and was trying to learn order flow and trade with him. And he had a great like 2 or 3 years. He was up like 400 grand in 3 years. And if I actually would have just copied him, I would have been great. But I was so traumatized from that last experience that I didn't do any copy trading. I just tried to learn and pick it up for myself. But so then I just stopped doing rooms and I just focused on my own thing. And it took like another few years, and I started getting into the prop firms back when you said you'd heard of Top Step, right?
I've heard of it, yes.
Yeah, that was like the first prop firm that I tried.
Because they're still around, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never got funded with them, but I got funded with a couple other companies, and I blew those funded accounts as soon as I got them. But then there's this guy that was in one of the prop firms that also had a room, and he started his own prop firm, Apex Trader Funding.
I've heard of that one as well.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
crazy.
Yeah. So I joined up with them right when they started. I got funded within like the first month, and then I started getting payouts. Like I started getting a bunch of payouts, and I was like, all right, I can do this now.
Yeah.
Everything was going like great for like a couple of years, and then yeah, there's some crazy shit in life happened with women and family and all kinds of other stuff, and I just got super distracted and wasn't doing so good for a while. And yeah, I started making videos for this indicator company that I used a lot of their indicators, and yeah, I just really enjoy that part of it. I like to feel like I'm smart, or like I'm I know something that I'm like analyzing and
yeah, understanding the indicators and
yeah, I like to feel like I'm you know, looking at a bunch of data or trying to make some educational decisions when I'm trading.
Yeah.
So I really got into that side of it and started making like strategies and robots, and so I created all the things that I want to trade with, and I don't know, it's pretty awesome. I'm just trying to get focused back into trading. Like I've been doing the indicator thing and the YouTube channel, and it's definitely like taking me on a completely different path with my energy and my time, and it's interesting, but I feel very lucky to been able to create what I've created and had this opportunity. So yeah, that's my focus for this year, is to get my focus back into trading. And so yeah, when you popped up and you were like super interested, and I was sure you were going to do it no matter what. I was like, all right, you can ask some questions, and maybe it'll help some other people.
I think I just want to learn some fundamentals, mess with it a little bit, and then maybe at that point it'll be out of my system and I can walk away. But right now I'm so curious. Yeah. So curious about it.
So yeah, this is my basic chart setup for the futures. I don't know. You said you're paper trading. What do you?
I'm not even paper trading. I would like to. I was kind of there's so much out there, but somebody told me I'd be better off if I pick one and focus on it. So Nasdaq for whatever reason kind of caught my eye or ear.
That's what I trade.
Oh wow. So
that's the one I finally settled on. I actually started out trading Nasdaq, ES, gold, crude oil, the euro, British pound.
Yeah.
I had like 8 different things I'm looking for, and it got overwhelming. And finally, the thing that I actually found success with is picking the one instrument.
Okay.
And focusing on it. So.
Okay.
You've already got that.
So that's good advice.
That's yeah, that's perfect. I would definitely recommend focusing on one instrument.
Nice.
Some people say you should, like, if you're gonna pick one and you're just starting out, start with the ES because it moves a little bit slower.
Okay.
It's got a lot more liquidity, and can be a little gentler, I guess. The Nasdaq moves like crazy. It does a bunch of weird stuff. It whips up and down. It does completely illogical things.
Okay, gotcha.
So
it's a lot more volatile.
It's very volatile most of the time.
Compared to the ES. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll consider that.
Yeah, the NQ is my favorite. So everything moves a little bit differently. So once you get to know the nature.
Yeah. So I was looking at a bunch of different things until somebody who's also a trader told me the same thing you did. He said, "Dude, walk away." And he told me that multiple times. And eventually, when I didn't give up, he was like, "Okay, well, just know you're gonna potentially lose a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it," he said, "pick one, focus on one. You'll have a much better, time kind of learning to get in tune with it." And so that's as far as I've gotten. I've started messing with a little bit of paper trading. Yeah. But I don't fully understand what I'm doing. So sometimes I'll win something, sometimes I'll lose, but I don't fully grasp it.
Do you watch like YouTube channels of trying to get like trading techniques?
I've started watching a little bit, but I'm bare bones at this point. I really don't understand.
So what kind of much trading techniques have you seen?
I mean, I understand like there's like short-term trading, which is like scalping, where it's kind
that's what I do.
Quick in and out. You're a scalper. Okay. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So that's the one that kind of intrigued me the most because it kind of happens really quick. Yeah. The long-term trading, I was like, man, I don't know.
That's what I did with the forex. It was like swing trading. I'd be in trades for hours or days, and I was like, it was fine then, but now like I like to be in and out. I only trade for 1 hour a day usually. Yeah. I like to have this set 1 hour of focus, and then like I don't want my fucking balls in my throat like.
For the whole day.
The whole day, like wondering, checking my phone, like wondering where my trade is. Like I just want to, quick in and out, precision moves.
Awesome, bro. That's so cool, man. Because everything you're doing is what I'm curious and interested in learning. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Nice.
Okay, so you're.
Yeah, everyone's got their own style and their own thing, but if that matches your kind of mental mind state, that's good.
Yeah, and then I started learning the basics of candlesticks, which you've got going on here. So I understand like that's the open and the close, and then you got other stuff going on here. Is that? Then I started.
There's all kinds of indicators on here. Like honestly, if you were starting, you don't really need any indicators. I don't think. Other than I really like to look at delta.
Okay, what is that? What is the delta?
It's like the measure of buyers and sellers.
Okay.
So, like these numbers, these are all, when it's in the green, these are buyers. When it's in the red, these are sellers.
Gotcha.
And on both of these charts, I'm measuring two different instruments. I'm looking at the NQ, got the numbers on the top here. Then on the bottom, got the ES.
Okay.
So they have some correlations.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm monitoring both of those.
That's awesome that your charts allow you to do that or set it up that way.
Well, I made that shit.
You made that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And then the candle colors, you ever heard of Heikin-Ashi?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So I love Heikin-Ashi candles, but I don't like the way they look. But I want to get the info of whether they're bullish or bearish.
Yeah.
So I had that coded in. So this is looking for if the Heikin-Ashi is bullish or bearish, and then it's also looking for it to be bullish or bearish on both the NQ and the ES at the same time. So it's like an extra little confluence there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's the candle colors, and those are the numbers. But yeah, if you're just starting out, you got the pivot points. I got the pivot points on the chart. These are all like free built-in indicators.
Okay.
I'm using NINZA Trader.
Yeah.
So it's got a bunch of built-in indicators like the pivot points. And then, a couple moving averages. I really like the 20 SMA and the 250 SMA. Are you familiar with moving averages at all?
I've heard of it. I don't fully understand it.
Yeah, it's taken like the price. So this is the 20 SMA. So it's taking the simple moving average of the past 20 candles, and it's plotting this line. So this is like
I see. Okay.
the median line of the last 20 candles.
Gotcha. So it's telling you it's kind of on a slight upward trend.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I mainly look to see if price is above or below the 20 SMA.
Oh, I see.
And I'm also looking at if we're above, if we're coming down to it. I'm looking at the 20 SMA is this white dashed line.
Yes.
I'm looking for like a potential bounce off of that area.
Okay.
Or to see if it breaks through. If it breaks through and has a nice close below it, then I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're going to start headed to the downside.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the price action of the candles. I'm looking if we have small bodies or larger full-size bodies, and I'm looking at wicks.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about candle wicks?
That's the thin lines, right? Outside
That's this is the top wick, the thin line. That's the bottom wick.
And that sort of shows how high it went and what it's currently come back to.
Yeah, the body, this is the open, the bottom of the body.
Yeah.
This is the closed, top of the body. And the bottom wick, that's the low of the candle. And the top wick, that's the high of the candle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, open, high, low, close.
Nice. Got it.
Yeah. So, if you're just starting out, pretty much on any trading platform, you get the pivot points, you got a couple moving averages. I mean, you could combine that with price action and have a nice strategy and just use it at certain times of day. Like I definitely wouldn't want to be messing around at like crazy odd hours because you're either going to get no movement or there's not going to be the right kind of volume in the market and things can get crazy.
What's the optimum time that you recommend?
Well,
at the open?
I like the New York Open.
Yeah.
Like 9:30 to 10:30. That's my favorite time.
Eastern Standard Time. Right?
But people trade the London Open.
Yeah.
Asian session. You can trade any afternoon session, New York session.
But that's your favorite.
It's been my favorite time and time again. And I know it. I know that hour. I know all these different things. Things happen at different times a day. Like, obviously at the Open at 9:30 and then at 10 and then at 10:30. I pay attention to the bottom and the tops of the hours. So at 10:30, 11:30 if I'm trading a little bit after that.
Okay.
But the longer I stay on the charts, the more likely I am to mess something up or
Okay, you've learned.
get a little crazy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just had a bad day on Thursday. I traded a little bit too late and just did some stupid shit.
Oh, wow.
I still, it's like a never-ending journey, man. You can. I had like months and months and months of amazing trading, then just one little moment, just everything's gone.
Oh man.
Just, it's like there's so many different strategies and things. Like none of this really matters. It's
at some point you have to just pick a strategy, focus on it long enough to get good at it.
You want to feel good in your body and like have your nervous system in a good space. I think that's like even more important than discipline. Just really having your body be in a good space when you're trading. Because if you're tweaked out, you're just gonna do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you're not focused, your mind's somewhere else. That's 95 to 99% of it. In my personal experience, is the mental side where you're just. It doesn't matter how good your strategy is. If you go on tilt and start revenge trading or doing something you shouldn't be doing, it's over. So it's like doesn't matter. So yeah, I would say try a few strategies, and I definitely like back testing with playback mode, which we are currently in. So I've loaded some playback data from Thursday actually. And if I hit play, so in pre-market, I usually try to stay out of the market. I try and wait till 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30. Okay.
Yeah. Level 2 data, which I don't know why it's showing up on playback mode. I don't even have it connected.
What is that? What is level 2 data?
It's where you can see the resting buy orders and sell orders, so you can see where people have their limit orders set.
People who have got it preset to automatically trigger if it makes it there.
And then you can see I got an indicator that shows a grid of all the different resting buy orders and sell orders. But you have to have extra special data, and it doesn't work in playback mode so well.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I've got it playing at 1 speed, so this is like
real time. This is the way.
Real time. This is how I like to practice. I like to use the real time speed. So this is like it was actually happening, and versus back testing and just looking on charts, I like to do my testing like this and see how I'm actually gonna react. Although in playback mode and sim, you're probably gonna be like a billion times better of a trader because there's no pressure at all, like no stress. And I try not to trade crazy. I try to trade exactly how I'd trade any other day. Like I'm not trying to add in like 20 different contracts, or if it starts going against me, just keep adding until it goes in my way. It's just it'll create some bad habits. Yeah, for sure. So so we got a few minutes to the supposed New York Open here, almost 9:30. What do you want to know?
What's catching your eye mostly? What do you
So I got this higher time frame chart. This is the 60-minute chart. I got 3 time frames. I got the 5-minute, the 1-minute, and the 60-minute, and they're all the same instrument, NASDAQ.
Gotcha.
So I'll blow this up, and I'll be looking for, past levels. I've got the previous day open, high, low, and close of the whole session. And each time this is separated, this is a separate day. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Gotcha.
So I'm just looking back, like look at all these levels stacked up right up here. We got the pivot point, support and resistance. We got all these previous day highs. We got a value area high, which is from a volume profile. Just all kinds of levels up there. So I'm looking at that. Also looking at like wick rejections. You see where we're getting these rejections and those big moves in the opposite direction. Like right down here too. Just a bunch of rejections, big wicks move. So I'm looking at those areas, and I'm looking for as many things to line up as possible. And I'm just keeping an eye on it, but I'm looking at price action as we get to those levels to think about possibly taking a trade of some kind. Because if we're coming down to one of those levels and I got a ton of delta to the downside coming in, like a bunch of sellers, you know, I might not want to take a bounce. But if we're coming down and I've got a reversal signal of some kind, this is a washout signal, then no, maybe I'll take a bounce.
Okay.
So this big green line on both the charts, that's VWAP. That is something I would actually recommend getting on your chart. And depending on what platform you use, it will come free on a lot of platforms. NINZA Trader does not. So I made this one, but VWAP, the pivot points, some moving averages.
What is VWAP?
Volume weighted average price.
Gotcha.
Very wet ass pussy.
It's an easy way to remember.
Okay, so the market just opened. We just came down to VWAP and we're getting this big bounce up here. So I often look for VWAP bounces on the first touch.
Okay.
If we're coming down, it's like a first touch. And I had some reversal signals down here. And this little yellow line, this is point of control. This is where the most volume is traded. So look, all these orders that came in here, and it just got moved up. But it was down here, they were like kind of trapped down there. So we get that pop up. But now that it's moved up here, it's, you know, now it's drifting a little bit lower again. So I look for, usually after the candle finishes, if we've got a big wick, let's say on the bottom, and that point of control was down in the bottom somewhere, be like, okay, there's some trap traders, and price got rejected because there's a big wick. Like we came all the way down, and we went all the way back up. So I'd be looking for a potential long if that happened.
Okay.
Especially if it's off one of these key levels. You're like, okay, whatever you're saying, bro.
No, I'm doing my best to remember some of the basics.
This is good because I get some comments of people like, we have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, well, I don't know. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, it's some of the language I think is important to learn some of the terminology.
Yeah.
And then, that's the journey, right? It's just to begin to learn what you can, try to remember it, apply it, and then just keep learning bit by bit. That's it. You know, you've been doing it for long enough that all of that stuff that you're talking about and looking at makes sense to you.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it takes a lot of time, and I've got this kind of like internal philosophy where I don't feel like trading can really be taught, because it's always going to come down to that like moment that no one else has control over but you. The mental thing.
Yes.
I mean, you can learn like little strategies and things like that, but like the actual gist of it, like I just feel like everyone sees something completely different. In life in general, but in the markets too. So I think spending as much time as possible practice trading and also in the live markets with, I don't think paper trading is that great. I'd go straight into a prop and have some skin in the game. Feel a little bit of that pinch when you lose. You're like,
so that from the very beginning, there's that little bit of pressure. Okay.
Because I mean, you can get the accounts I have right now are with Lucid Trading. They've been my favorite because there's no monthly fees. Yes, this is a ad. Use code MonkeyMan.
Code MonkeyMan.
But yeah, there's one fee. That's it. A lot of the other prop firms charge monthly fees, so it can kind of. I get pressured of like, oh, I gotta make all these trades and I gotta pass the account in the 1 month so I don't get charged another subscription fee.
I see.
So with Lucid, you don't have to pay monthly fees. You can take as long as you want.
That's cool.
And
that's awesome.
You know, for the accounts I got, it was like they're on sale right now, especially if you use code MonkeyMan.
It's Lucid, LUCID.
Yeah, I'll send you the link and everything.
Cool.
Yeah, Lucid Trading, and they're 40% off right now. So I got a $25,000, couple 25K accounts, $60.
Nice.
For each account.
That's awesome.
I can take as long as I want.
That's awesome.
And a lot of people will charge you activation fees once you pass to get moved into a performance account that you can actually get paid on. You don't have to pay another fee.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's all in, dude. All in, $60.
That's cool.
I think it's the best deal if you're gonna actually be crazy enough to try trading. So, losing $60 versus, I put 10 grand into my first account. I put 8 grand in my second account of my own real money, and then like another 5 or 6 grand in my third account, and yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like get back into the focused trading where I'm finally gonna take it to the next level and use everything that I've learned, and so I'm just kind of sharing that journey on my YouTube channel, I guess, and just being like, hey, if you want to watch, cool, but I'm not like trying to teach anyone or encourage anyone to do this shit. I think it's the dumbest shit you could possibly do with your life, but I'm hooked now, and like I don't know, I've gotta complete it, and I think the people that are gonna make it are gonna make it.
Yeah.
They're gonna do whatever they have to do to get there. So it's like I don't want to have any part of like, hey, you should try trading. It's a great thing. You're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, because people don't necessarily take responsibility for their own decisions.
I mean, if you could have enough discipline to do something that you like to do, and then just do this on the side until you get to a place where you're like, oh, okay.
No, but thank you for the suggestion to go directly to a prop firm.
Yeah.
Take that. That makes sense. Makes sense. So
yeah, because then
I'm not. Yeah.
$60. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, little skin in the game for a little bit of pressure, for some real world training, in a sense, and then
you get free data. They hook you up with the data, and NINZA Trader is free to use. So yeah, there's plenty of other platforms you could use. I started using this one.
Yeah.
I know it inside out now, pretty much. So I tried TradingView a few times, and I just was like, man, I don't want to learn something new, and I don't know. I didn't really like it. I stuck with NINZA Trader. I've tried a few others, Motive Wave, and I don't know, a bunch of them. Sierra charts. I bought so many different indicators from different companies, and I was just really into the indicators for so long. Yeah, I finally made what I wanted to see, how I want to trade, and now I'm finally like almost done creating that collection. So
yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty cool, bro. And a lot of the stuff that you were talking about, I had seen in other YouTube videos, like volume profile.
Yeah.
And being
volume profile is not mine. That's from the last company that I bought indicators from.
But how cool to be able to see two different instruments.
Yeah.
And how they're where they're both at. Yeah, that's awesome.
You said you're interested in scalping, which is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm looking for usually 10 points on the NQ.
Okay.
If it's moving really slow, if I'm trading in like the Asian session or the off hours, I'll go for maybe 5.
Yeah.
But 10 points is 40 ticks.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's $5 a tick on the regular NQ.
Okay.
So 10 points is $200.
Gotcha.
And I usually trade the micros. Micros has been my jam.
That's the MNQ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's a tenth of the size. So instead of $200, it's $20.
Yeah. Yeah. And
you see all this negative delta coming in here?
Yeah.
We got our cumulative delta background going red.
So it's got the arrow, and then there's some numbers above. Like, what do the numbers mean on the arrow?
This is some crazy order flow type shit.
Gotcha.
This is based off imbalances. You ever seen a footprint chart where they have all the buyers and sellers on each little price?
Yeah.
So it's measuring if there's like a big ratio imbalance between buyers and sellers at a price point, like a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1, like buyers versus sellers.
Yeah.
That's an imbalance.
Okay.
So this is measuring those imbalances in both the body and the wick, and if there's enough in the body and enough in the wick, I'll get one of these signals. This is from an indicator called the polarity.
Okay.
So, yeah, coming down to VWAP, this is like the second or third touch, so I'm not really looking for a bounce. That first trade right at the open, maybe. So this 5-minute candle is about to close with a shit ton of negative delta on the ES. We got 30 some seconds left. I still have enough room down to this next area of key levels down here, you see?
Okay.
So I'm hoping we're getting a nice push below VWAP. We can, with all this strong delta,
Yeah.
we can get another push down to this area of key levels. I got it right. I got my take profit right above it. So if it does tap it, I'll hopefully get filled before.
So you had $200 on the line.
I've got.
And if it works out, what would your profit be?
If it hits the take profit, I'm gonna make $200.
I see. So lose 200 or win 200.
No.
Okay.
I will lose more actually. I'm gonna put my stop right above VWAP here. But I don't do the 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. Look, maybe it'll get hit. So close.
Oh.
Blam!
Oh. So that was in your favor, eh?
Yep.
That trade worked out.
$200.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, see all this.
So your buys and your longs are set for different amounts of profit, eh?
I just kind of I go in and if I see it going in a direction where I'm like, oh man, this is something I want to be in, or if I still have conviction and reason to believe it's still going in my favor, I'm going to stay in to a certain point.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not saying that's right at all.
Yeah.
Or you should. I'm not even saying you should do that.
Oh no,
That's just how.
No, don't worry. I'm just watching.
That's just how I do it. Well, I don't want to like infer anything that might not work out for you, but it's just, you don't have to try everything yourself and figure out what works for you.
No, like you said, everyone will end up developing their own style.
Yeah.
I'm just observing yours.
We just came down to this big old cluster of key levels and the pivot point, which is a free indicator. We're getting a nice bounce up off that. See, the delta coming in was a little bit less than this candle, so to me that's like kind of drying up. So if we're coming down to an area like this, a big support and resistance, so you even got some positive delta on the NQ over here, and got that point of control drawn down into that bottom wick, which is bullish. So if we've got signals like that, I'm looking for bounces at some of these key levels. So I guess you call that counter trend trading. Yes, some people say that's a little bit more risky. Okay. Trading with the trend.
Gotcha.
Trend is your friend, as they say.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe start trading with the trend. Maybe start with a risk to reward ratio, 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 if that helps.
Yeah.
I just don't do it.
Yeah. Gotcha. But for a beginner, I can see how it would be helpful for me.
Well, maybe for a professional, you should have it. I don't know. That's what this channel, like, I'm just not trying to do any kind of education. And when you ask me, I'm just like, I don't want to like say anything.
Yeah, no.
If anyone's gonna take it seriously, I'm just doing my
I mean,
thing.
look, that's where the disclaimer in the beginning came in, right?
Yeah. I'm just doing my thing, and it's like worked for me.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. No, it's just interesting, man. It's super cool to see because I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos and never fully wrapped my head around anything. But a lot of the stuff from the guys who are doing incredibly well is coming up here in what you're saying and what I'm seeing and stuff, you know. So it goes to show that
I mean, I've gotten to the point where I've done pretty dang well a few times, but I just keep fucking up too, and it goes back and forth. And I'm hoping I get to that point where I'm doing good enough where when the fuck ups happen, I'm still like, no big deal. Right now it's a big roller coaster, so.
But you're gonna focus much more on it this year.
Yeah, that's the idea.
How many of your indicators that you had built or coded are in here?
Pretty much all of them, except the moving averages are built in NINZA Trader, and the pivot points are built in NINZA Trader. This volume profile I got from a company called NINZA. They got a bunch of great indicators if you want to go down the indicator rabbit hole. I don't know.
Well, it seems like they could be useful, right? I mean,
it's hard to say. I mean, there's plenty of people that just trade. There's so many different ways. Like,
I've seen there's different types of trading.
I was looking at possibly taking along here. We had a couple of reversal signals. I had an imbalance signal to the upside, a washout signal, and I had these key levels. These are 50% levels. It's measuring, like, say, this is a 60-minute candle here, so from like there to there, it takes the 50% line of that whole entire high to low 60-minute candle and plots it.
Okay.
And then this other kind of thicker, shorter line, you see like this big wick on the 60-minute, on that 60-minute candle right there, that
Yeah.
big bottom wick.
Yeah.
It'll take the 50% line of that wick and plot it. So there's a double confluence right there. So I was looking at that, and then I was looking at the reversals, and then look at the delta. The delta was positive on both of them. So I was like, okay, if I am going to take a bounce, that's the kind of things I want to see.
Gotcha.
And yeah, then we had a nice little pop up afterwards.
Okay. Cool, man.
But I mean, that's just my own little like geeking out on indicators and trying to make myself feel smart. Like I've tried the simple approach, like just trading moving averages and just trading price action, and I get so bored that I start doing really stupid shit. But if I've got all this stuff going on, keeping my mind busy and making me feel like I'm seeing something special, then I'm like, okay. And then I wait for the right move, and you know, I try to take the best of the best when there's like so many different things lined up in my favor.
Yeah.
So that helps me, but other people, you know, might find simpler the better. It's just like you gotta like kind of find what works for you.
I mean, it makes. I mean,
figure it out.
No, what you say makes sense.
Yeah, I used to draw all my own support and resistance. You know, just looking at like
you just grab the
different
word, but
places where price is rejected and draw my own lines, and then just look for fatty candles like busting through some things, or look for the big wicks. You know, just price action and support and resistance. You can make a whole system like that. The main thing is just waiting for the awesome trades, like waiting for the perfect setup, not over trading, not taking trades that are just kind of iffy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I think is for me, just waiting for the special opportunities.
Yeah, gotcha.
Whatever it is that you're looking for.
Cool. Take a look at some prop firms. Lucid is a really good one.
MonkeyMan.
MonkeyMan.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And just start understanding and taking a stab at it.
Yeah.
A little bit at a time.
It's probably gonna take a minute, but
yeah.
It's kind of fun too.
Yeah.
Especially if you can balance doing that with whatever else you're doing in life.
Yeah, exactly. Dave, this was awesome, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thanks
All right.
so much.
Thanks for being a part of the experiment here.
Yeah, I
I think people are going to be stoked. Get some behind the scenes actions.
Yeah. Once you have MonkeyMan flying in here and crunch that.
Oh yeah, I should have brought MonkeyMan on here